almost had a Kelly moment. Almost sold my goddamn table. How the hell you get on so fast? Wish I had a man. Wish I had a man. How you get on in the zero on here? Skit I done earlier. Wish I had a man. How did you gotta abbreviate that? Wish I had a man. That's a long guy. What's up with it? I hope that skit. I know y'all saw them skits. Them numbers is going up. It's definitely at 500 views, so the video is definitely going up. Hilarious. Thank you. That shit don't make. Look, ain't y'all glad that Pippin J making videos again so I can do these skits? Ain't y'all happy? See, goddamn skits and material. He been slipping and he been off of Facebook and YouTube. He been hiding the cut. Now he's talking about us. Oh, this is hilarious. But Jada failed to realize, right? I know I ain't got no lawyers, right? What's the first thing a lawyer? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna break down the case because he don't know. I already went to that and beat it and could have won on one, right? So I'm gonna break the shit down to Jed and let him know how he still can get in trouble. That's why he's nervous. Oh, if you go there, I'm gonna do this and I'm going. No, Jed ass is in trouble and he fucking know it. First of all, everybody, what is the first tells you to do? If y'all know, it should be common sense. What's the first thing a lawyer tell you to do? See if y'all know. This should be easy. This and nobody ever had a lawyer. Anybody been through some criminal? You know what I'm saying? It's one main thing a lawyer will tell you. Can y'all riddle me that? Or y'all gonna stay there? Y'all gonna stay there? Look at me. Y'all gonna participate? God damn it! I know the goddamn. Let me see. Until y'all answer me this goddamn question. What do your lawyer? What is the first thing tells you to do? What's up with it? What's up with it? Anton, what's up with it? Who's that? Amanda? I'm trying to see if everyone's the first thing a lawyer tells you when he talks to you. Shut the fuck up. The lawyer tell you to shut the fuck up. Close your mouth. Don't say anything. The fuck up. Have Pippin J shut the fuck up? Have the fuck up. Oh, that they tell you don't say a motherfucking word. Shut you do the talking for you. Stay shut up and stay the fuck off of social media, right? He's scared. You want to tell you why I know, right? Because he know he can't go to jail for harassment, right? But he knows it's a process for harassment, right? And harassment is only the lower form of assault. It's only the lower form. The harassment, you can't really go to jail for harassment because there's different variations of harassment, right? And if you see right here, on my paperwork that my baby mama tried to give me, that Pippin J tried to say, it's say right here, only allegations of harassment, right? Break down what that means, Pippin J, and how you still can be in trouble, right? When it's cyberbullying, one-sided, right? You cannot prove cyberbullying, right? I guess you know that by now. You can't prove cyberbullying because ain't been no damage, ain't been no repetition ruining or none of that shit. So you cannot get anybody for cyber. She can't get you for that. That's out the window. Bam, because she was talking shit back to you. So she can't get you for no cyber stalking when it goes both. What that is, right, is not criminal. It's civil. When two people are arguing anywhere, in a store, at a household, you know what I'm saying? When two people are arguing anywhere, even on a civil fucking, right? That's what they call it. And it's something else. Civil dispute voluntarily and willing in the motherfucking argument. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking civil dispute. You can have a civil dispute over, and it's different variations, right? Where you broke the is when you went and you aggression or offense or an attempt to make someone uncomfortable, or put someone in fear. You know what I'm saying? Of being harmed, cross the line. Now, if she would have came to you or y'all met somewhere differently, but if you had a lawyer would tell you you cannot go out your motherfucking way at a house or go to someone's property where you have a civil dispute with. You cannot do that, right? Second of all, you had and it is, and no matter what you say, like you said, you went up there to when you went up last night. Now, when you have a weapon, when you tell the police you only had a flashlight, and then it's proof, visual proof that you have a gun, you're lying in the court of law. So she can bring that up. He's lying about bringing a weapon to my house. In any way, why would you bring a flashlight, which is weapon, and in a silver altercation? Anything foreign is considered a fucking weapon. A flashlight, a stick, a bat, in your hand. You know what I'm saying? In an office like that, it's considered a fucking weapon. This was a civil case, right? What she can do, right? And she can go to a civil place for order of protection because you came and you broke the civil arrangement when you came to her house in the office of justice, right? She had what they're going to do, right? Got a paper, right? It's called a notice of hearing paper, right? Notice of hearing, and they're going to tell her to come back on a court on a certain. What they're going to do is they're going to make a copy and give you the same paperwork, which is going to say don't contact her, stay away from a certain amount of feet for her for 30 days, right? Temporary, right? Temporary until you go to court and you prove your case. Now, you can go to the court and say y'all had a civil dispute. That's what it was when y'all have these internet things like that. It crosses the line is when you sit up there and willingly tell people what you're going to do, who you're going to bring, why you want to talk, why you come over to this person's property uninvited. That's when you cross the line. Like if you would have had a real lawyer, he would have told you that. He would have fucking told you, you know what I'm saying? You cannot make an offensive gesture because that's what a lawyer's for. Anytime you want to talk to a person that you supposedly got a case against or something like that, or beef with, that's what a lawyer for. You're supposed to talk to your lawyer, and your lawyer supposed to handle this shit legally. You're no one's house. That's where you fucked up at, right? Then you lied to the police about not having a weapon, right? When you clearly had a weapon in your hand. That's where it should change that, right? So when she goes to fucking court, right, and she shows them these pictures and these things like that, because you can have a civil dispute. Anybody can have the right to argue, and you're willing to participate if you argue back. She can't say you were bullying her. bullying, and she can't say you was bullying, vice versa, because both y'all was arguing. But when you make an offensive and when you say something, the thing what saved her, she never threatened to come to your place of employment, of your place of residence. She never threatened to put any of your information out or anything. That's when it crosses the line into civil harassment, right? When you do all this thing, she haven't civil harassed you. Y'all have still to altercation, a civil altercation, but it was no civil harassment up in there, right? So what she's going to do is she's going to go to the court, and when y'all go to court, the judge is going to ask for the evidence, right? They're not going to ask for no evidence of no civil dispute. They're going to ask for the evidence of a civil harassment. There's no such thing as a civil dispute on here, right? It's civil harassment, right? Now, this goes on to, it shows you the details of what civil harassment is and all this old shit, you know what I'm saying? The parties, none of that. Then you get to what kind of protection you want, right? What kind of protection you want? Is it criminal and things like that, right? The thing with Pippin J has one that no one has filed any civil. You can't file no criminal case on Pippin J unless the crime has occurred. Ain't no crime have occurred, but it's a lot of civil shit that has. Now the civil shit is only become criminal if fucking rules or laws, right? Got coming by a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Not respecting the restraining order, or things like that, trespassing and things like that. It only become criminal then. But you have to put in, you have to start a process. The process is the restraining order or the motherfucking or the fucking protection order, right? Now, it says right here, my baby mother couldn't give me on any criminal orders, right? You see that box is checked? She didn't check the criminal because I didn't do anything criminal, right? So she tried to get me on the personal conduct, right? The personal conduct is the one up under that, right? Under the personal conduct, you have harass. She checked harass, attack, strike, threaten, assault, hit, follow, strike, molest, destroy, disturb the peace, keep under surveillance, impersonate. You know what I'm saying? All of these are checked under one box. So it doesn't give you a thing of what you did. All of them is just checked under one box. These are personal conduct, right? So she checked that. Boom, right? Oh, contact, right? Contact either directly or indirectly in any way, including but not limited to telephone, mail, email, or other electronic means. That means you cannot contact her or anything through Facebook, YouTube, telephone, or any of that, right? She has that check too. No contact, right? That's part of the order too, right? You know what I'm saying? Do not places where the person works at, right? So all of this is granted for temporary. It's granted for temporary until the fucking court thing goes, right? And they say a stay away order, right? The stay away order is denied because the stay away order is when you come back for a repeat time, right? A move out order, that you don't need to know about that because you wasn't in a relationship and no shit like that, right? Right? All the other shit is checked off, right? All the other shit like the record unlawful communication, care of animals, child custody, property, you know what I'm saying? Then it got some shit right here, hearing the night. Then to get up into here, right? You know, it got some more shit, right? All these orders are striked out, right? Then you get up into this shit right here. It says request. This is some domestic other shit, but you're gonna get the same fucking paperwork. You're gonna get the same fucking paperwork, right? Hey, oh no, this is some other shit. This is some other shit. This is shit. Okay. Some other shit. Well, anyway, the thing is, Pippin J, is you crossed the line when you went over to her property. You don't have to be on the property to make her feel threatened. That's not gonna make her feel threatened. You violated her residency when you knock on the garage door. You don't have to physically be on the property, right? On the property to be trespassing, or you know what I'm saying, like that. You can do some shit like that. You can touch the property, or you can throw something on the property, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, and it's still trespassing. Don't think you have to physically be on the property to be trespassing. No, sir. You can throw shit in people's yard. You can put your hand in people's yard. You can do all kind of shit to be trespassing. You have to be in the motherfucking yard. You violated the civil conflict thing when you knocked on the door. When that's an offensive gesture. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't know what you got. You know what I'm saying? You've been on the thing threatening her and all that, right? Now, when you when you showed her household and things like that, right? That's a privacy issue, right? Now you threatening her on top of broadcasting it to the motherfucking world about where she lived, violating her privacy, right? So what she's gonna do, right, is she gonna get a protection order, right? And the protection order is going to be, who do you want protection from? She's going to say, I need protection for me and all my kids. All the kids will be listed. All the kids will be listed on a line about, you know what I'm saying, who needs the custody. All the kids will be listed, you know what I'm saying, because it's like, who else needed, right? Now, it's another paper, right? This is where the good part come in with Money in them at, right? Since you connected yourself to Mr. Money, right, and all these dudes was on your panel and things like that, right? You know, she can file a separate, because it's another place, you know what I'm saying, like where it says as any other parties, you know what I'm saying, need to be contacted, you know what I'm saying, has started you as like accessories and shit like that. Then she's be able to put in somebody like Mr. Money on that motherfucker as a accomplice and thing like that, because he had videos said at the picnic. You know what I'm saying? He popped up on her at the protest. He done popped up on her. He done all kind of shit to her. He done harassed her. He's showing the videos on YouTube and shit like that. We have all them videos, right? Now the thing is, will she get one on Mr. Money too? Right? Why she at it? She might as well knock out two birds with one stone, right? Now, you cannot say, right? You cannot, and she can't get the same thing on Mr. Money. You know what I'm saying? Get the same thing on Mr. Money as she got on Pippa J, right? Now, the only reason why she can get it on Money now is because he connected. You know what I'm saying? They on the show together. You know what I'm saying? So they accomplished. So you can get both of these motherfuckers at cease and desist order. Because when you break the civil fucking when you break the civil fucking arrangement, right, or the civil law, is when you go over there and when you show an aggressive move, an offensive move. You know what I'm saying? That can be considered a threat. No matter what you say, Pippin J, like you get up here like, oh, I know you're scared. Oh, well, if you stop doing this and you go to the police and you doing it, no, you know you fucked up. And if you had any type of lawyer, he will tell you too. When you make it's a different thing when you leave your place of residency or wherever the fuck you at and go to another person's place of residence with a threatening gesture. No matter what you say, that was a threatening gesture. And then you hopped on YouTube, said you had a conversation. You was over there to conversate with the man. On the video, it clearly shows you didn't want to conversate with him. You was over there, you know what I'm saying, because you wanted your sister, you know what I'm saying, to talk to her and so-called beat her up, right? That's what you do, right? And to show how stupid you is, right? You don't hear, and this was working good in Nisha's favor. You don't hear anything from her, anything, no chatting, no screenshots, no none of that. You have sat up here and done videos. You got other people sitting up here doing videos. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sitting up here talking about it, and you're still sending ultimatums after the fact of the fucking incident. You're still doing it. So that let motherfuckers know that you are the aggressor if you still doing it. Because if you had any type of lawyer, he would have told you to shut your motherfucking mouth and let's handle this legally. But for the simple fact, you're hopping on here trying to threaten people. Oh, I got a lawyer. You need to do this. You really need to think. You need to do this. Oh, and what would happen was I would go to jail. You know exactly what would happen because you know you fucked up, pimping. Go to jail for this. You go to jail a second time, but now she has to start a process. If she don't start a process, and like the rest of these people are like kind of scared and shit like that. If she don't start the process, you know what I'm saying? It's still a civil matter. You know what I'm saying? But if she shows the offensive gestures before and all the things after, it proves her case. No matter if she was up in that motherfucker holding swords and taking the comeback or anything, because she can come. It's plenty of reasons why she can say she was doing that, and believe me, I gave her some. You know what I'm saying? And it was logical, and it will. You know what I'm saying? And it's true. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, right? It's chess, not checkers, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm telling you, when the story is all wrapped up and is hand delivered, there's nothing you can say because you was the aggressor before, and you was the aggressive after, right? You went to her house, right? You eavesdropped, you left, and you came back. That shows ulterior motives, right? That means you cannot do that. That's like saying you left something and you cooled off and you came back and you killed somebody. You cannot do that. Once you drive off and you're gone, soon as you turn around, that's harassment because you know what I'm saying. You left the premises and you came back to knock on the premises. That's threatening, man. That's what you don't understand. The shit you doing, Pippa J, is going to get you in trouble because it has to be a process. Like when these ladies was you know, was I was talking about, motherfucker need to get their name and information, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It was a couple of people wanted to start it. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody start the process. You have to start a process and a paper trail. You know what I'm saying? To raise awareness. So when shit happen, you can say, look, I got the paperwork. He violated. There's nothing he can do. Hey, or I got the paperwork. He was on my property, and I told you there was nothing I could do. I felt threatened. You know what I'm saying? So there's lots of ways that can work with this. It don't have to be no snitch shit. It can be some gangster shit to protect yourself. Because if a mother next time and you already filed this paperwork, you are free to do whatever the fuck you want because you are threatened. You feel threatened. You know what I'm saying? For you, your kid's life, and everybody else's life that was involved. You know what I'm saying? So next time a motherfucker come to your house, motherfucker ain't got to say nothing. And you have all the fucking right. Because you didn't go to them, they came to you after an incident, after they threatened you, after the social media, after the courts. They still come to your shit. You can do any fucking thing you want. And they can't say a motherfucking thing. See, the difference is California laws on harassment is different from Illinois laws on harassment, right? Now, that right there, that was enough to get you arrested, right? Or at least, you know, that was enough to get you arrested in California. It's not that way in Chicago. You cannot go to nobody's door with a motherfucking weapon and you on probation, you know what I'm saying? And you making an offensive move after you just threaten somebody. You can't do that in California. Because the first thing you're like, hold on, you on probation? I don't even think Pippa J on probation. I think he lied. Somebody needs to see is he on probation, because if you're on probation, that's a whole nother that's a whole nother can of worms. That means you violated. You violated your probation. That's what I'm saying. People are not pursuing it. Like, I'm going to make another video, right? Now, y'all saw the videos I've been making and things like that, you know. I'm finna make a separate video to the same one so I can send to the news station, because I need to let the news station know how this nigga is talking. I need to let the news station, the next time he do some activist shit, let them know what this is the stuff we've been talking about. So y'all need to check his stories out. All these other stories he's been telling y'all, that I need to see if he's real, because look at the shit he's doing. I will be able to show the motherfucking news people the stun gun in his hand. And then I will be able to show him at the police station in the car laughing, saying he ain't got one. I will be able to show the news people how he said he got all these cars inside the police station waiting on this woman. Over a social media thing, you got people in the parking lot waiting on her to come out. You saying this on social media, you're laughing at this shit like it's funny. I want to see, do the lady Caitlin Ross, what's she gonna say about that? And we gotta flood these lines, y'all. Whoever news lady I'm sending this to, we gotta make sure motherfuckers understand. Look, you gotta at least watch this video and see what this man is doing in the Chicago area. He got a direct line to you, Miss Lady, Miss 11 News Lady. He got a direct line to you. Now somebody needs to stop this. Look what he's doing to women. It's plenty of women that can vouch for this. You feel me? Yeah. You feel me? So Pimpin' J, you fucked up because look, my nigga, I know the rules of harassment, and it only turns into criminal if it's recorded. It's something like if you threaten her, the terrorist threat. I don't know how the terrorist threat laws out here. They kind of strict on that shit out here. But if you physically touch her, I'm talking about push her, touch her, anything, that's when it becomes assault. You know, long as you don't touch her, you can't go to jail for harassment. Harassment is not a punishable crime. Harassment is a civil crime. A civil, not a criminal crime. You know what I mean? It's a civil matter, not a criminal crime. A criminal crime. I didn't. That's why I wanted to hear your concern. I'm mad. I can't read this shit. It goes so fucking fast. Outside of 1 minute, see what you only look. You only can do. I know this type of shit, right? I studied shit, right? It only can be stalking if she started an incident report. You know what I'm saying? An incident report, because they can't say, oh, this is the only time or not. It has to be incident report. You have to say this date, this date, this date, this date, this date. And you have to have proof. Once you have proof, you present that evidence, you know what I'm saying? And then you can get one for stalking. You know what I'm saying? All of them is in the thing. It's different variations. Stalking, harassment, cyberbullying. It's all kinds of different forms of harassment. You know what I'm saying? It can be work harassment. It can be sexual harassment. You know what I'm saying? It can be all kind of harassment. You just gotta know what form. It got 22 different forms of harassment up in the 22. I think 20 or 30. Let me see. They got 23. 23 different variations of what fucking harassment would qualify as harassment, right? And her harassment is going to be different because all she has to prove is he turned a civil altercation, right, into a terrorism when he I'm not. It's not even terrorist. Like you can't be. I forgot the word, but I'm looking it up for. Yeah, you know, his son, but when he made an offer, broke something, you know what I'm saying? But that's why he's scared. He on there stuttering, talking about leave this shit alone and all this sort of shit. Pimpin' J, I told you, right? I told you, you act out of emotion. You act out of emotion. You don't fucking think. Now, now if you'd have sat back, now if you'd have thought about, you know what I'm saying, the right shit, you'd have sent the Torah or something. You would have called, you would have done something. But everything you told the police on why you was there was a motherfucking lie, and all of it is recorded. You talking about you had a conversation with him. I had a conversation with him. You didn't have no conversation with him. Then you want to show pictures of, oh, you talk about I didn't work with your father. Look at him in back of me. That doesn't disqualify the fact that you went over a house. The only thing you said to him was, hey, what's up, Randy? I came over here because I wanted to talk to my sister. I'll be back. That wasn't no conversation, my nigga. But you sat up there and you said you had a whole conversation, and you said in your own words, you told that man that you was there to talk to him about her. That's nowhere on the video, Pimpin' J. Nowhere on the fucking video did you say that. All right? I'm going to make a video of all these doing. I'm going to splice all of your work. I'm going to show people how you contradict yourself. And this is the one I'm sending to the new. It may not be no comedy up in there. It may be just straight all facts. All facts. Goddamn fly. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm going to do, right? I hope y'all saw that skit because I'm about to get to erase that goddamn skit. I got it on my phone, so I'm going to put all these folks skits on Patreon probably later on today or tomorrow or something. You know what I'm saying? Put all these skits back on Patreon. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't saw them, if you want to see them again or something, because I don't want the fool. Oh, I want to flag his page. Oh, that's why I flag on that guy trying to. God damn it, you know. In front of him, man. That's what I'm saying. You see now, even in that video you saw now, I don't want to take no fade. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fight for this. But just 2-3 days ago, you was running through alleys talking about I'm next, and you gonna take a trip to California and this and all this. And now all of a sudden you want to stop it, and what I tell y'all, how you gonna set this up, right? He was going to do that with Nisha so he can get in a legal battle, so he can use that as an excuse to not come out of here talking about we working with the police. I told you, if you go back to my live, I told y'all that the day he done that shit. I'm like, man, this is just a smoke screen because he don't want to come out here. He's going to use this. That's why he's not talking about me. Everything is Nisha. He's not talking about me. Oh, and that dude in California. Oh, and your host. Oh, and the host of the show, right? And when I done sat up here and I talked about him all day and all night, he gonna use that as an excuse because he's not coming to LA. I told y'all that. Now what he gonna say? My lawyers informed me I shouldn't go to LA. Oh, I'm in a legal battle with this. I don't want to get in no trouble. Oh, this, oh, that. You should have came and saw me first. He's so predictable. That's why I don't understand why these people are following him, right? And you know he didn't have nobody in no fucking police parking lot. He just said that shit. Oh yeah, we got people that pulled up in the parking lot. Hey, tell them they can start their cars up. For real, my nigga? That's how you're telling us you have people in the park. What was the purpose of you having people in the parking lot and you followed this girl to the police station and you know she called an Uber up there? You brought all these cars for a female that caught an Uber up there. You're saying, Jet? Think about it. You're saying you saw her call an Uber up there, right? You come up there with three other individuals, right? And you have a parking lot full. We know it's fake, but look how you sound when you saying this shit. Start the cars, tell people they can go now. And then you want to laugh at it? I'm going to make sure the news people get all of that. You want to sit up there and laugh at y'all people outside waiting for a woman that called a fucking Uber up there because you went to her house and with kids weapon and she tried to file an incident report, but you threatening her? You trying to send all these motherfucking threatening messages about what she to protect herself? What news station want this story? What news station should cover this story? In the Chicago area is threatening people not to go to fucking court and protect their kids from him showing up at their house, knocking on motherfucking doors with a stun gun. Huh? What story, Pimpin' J? If you running around these communities fighting for justice and all this, who's not going to want that story? Y'all got a skit right now, but I'm finna take that one down. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna combine all the skits. You know what I'm saying? I feel places where he contradicted himself when he said this and all this other stuff. And they talking about he came to talk. You know, I'm gonna combine all the fucking videos. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna send it to the proper people. You know? How we gonna sit up there and I don't understand how people saw the fucking video Everybody saw the fucking video, right? I'm gonna sit up there and let him say that in your face. Oh, I'll talk to the dude. I had a whole conversation with him. Now, now the longer the story go, the more conversation he done had with the dude. He done say he had a whole conversation with Rodney. A whole conversation. I don't remember that conversation. He done said 4 or 5 different things. What he said, he told Rodney. I told him this. I told him that. I said, no. You didn't tell him none of that. I didn't see him name nobody on no targets on the other on the new one. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to find that, but I didn't see him name no new targets. He was mainly talking about. That's what I said. He was talking about Nisha. Nisha is going to stop because it's smart for Nisha to stop for legal purposes. It's smart. It would be foolish of her after that incident report to keep on hopping on this motherfucker talking about you. It would be foolish of her, and everybody on this side know the law. Know what happens when you're supposed to how to handle some shit like this. It's not to hop back on and say what you should have done and what a motherfucker better not do. When you do some shit like this, the best thing to do is shut the fuck up. Shut up. Don't say nothing. That's the best thing. That's what a lawyer do. Don't say nothing. Don't get this nigga no ammunition. Don't get this nigga no more video. Don't get this nigga no more nothing. Don't say shit. Tell your people don't say shit. You know what I'm saying? But this whole thing about it, right? I'm not her people as far as like that. When I'm doing this, man, her shit is different, right? Because I'm going after you. She shutting the fuck up. Your shit is not with me. Your shit is supposed to be with me, but your shit is with her right now. And all these panels you hopping on and doing all this shit is only making her case look better. It's only making her case look better. I'm not talking about. I'm not disparaging nobody's character. I'm not getting on that motherfucker doing no shit like that. Right now, I'm making videos of the shit you say. That's all. That's all the fuck I'm doing. How am I bashing you and I'm putting it in your own fucking words? These are the shit you saying. You don't understand. You got hundreds of people fit to come testify. You got hundreds of people can come testify on a fucking cyber bullying case, but you can't get hundreds of people to come to your chapter meeting? What kind of shit is that? Where they do that at? You know what I'm saying? So Pippa J, you talk a good one. You know what I'm saying? You sound real good to a fool. But to somebody educated, you are a fool. We know we can just read. That's why I make these videos right now. And I know you look at the videos and like, damn, I did say that. Or I shouldn't have said that. That's why you stop talking. I know you look at the videos and see yourself contradicting yourself, and you know you sound like a goddamn fool. That's why you so mad. That's why you're so mad. You contradict yourself every time you talk. That's how you know you're not intelligent. You just a good talker. What that nigga say is technicals. It's technicalities. The law is technical. The law is technical. What the fuck you talking about? It's technicalities. He said something else dumb, but I forgot to put that shit in. You don't even talk right and you confusing my nigga. You sound real smart to a damn fool. Did your parents ever tell you that when you try to sit up there and lie in their damn face? Oh, nigga, yeah, you sound real smart to a damn fool. You sitting up there and you lying, and they accepting this shit. They running with it. You sitting up there and you're lying in these people's face. You're trying to push a narrative that she's the police, she's snitching, when you recorded your whole with the police inside the police station. You recorded everything, but you say she the one snitching. You got videos and this and hundreds of that, and all that. You've been trying to tell on us. But guess what? You ain't got no lawyer because the lawyer ain't told you shit. Lawyer ain't told you shit. Right? And you put all these goddamn videos up of me, of her, keep on doing it. Because long as you going after me, guess what? It's fair game. You keep on telling me stop talking about a son you never had while you can sit up there and talk about the son that I did. What kind of shit is that? I never talked about Travis. I talked about you, you know what I'm saying, in your relationship with young boys. Stop saying I'm talking about Travis. Nigga, I would never talk about no Travis. Stop trying to twist my fucking words. I'm saying exactly what the fuck you said. You said you wasn't there. Them are your fucking words. Them not mine. How did I fucking know that? Did I make that shit up? Did I make up? You saying you wasn't there and you was running the streets doing all those protests when he needed you? Did I make that up? Did I tell everybody that, or did you? Huh? Did when somebody when you said Travis said define inappropriate? Did I say that, or did you say that? Who said that? Me or you? I didn't say it. You said it. You act like I'm making up shit, like I'm just getting information and putting no. I want to know why your brothers and your sisters don't fuck with you or the rest of your family. I don't see no motherfucking pictures of Miss Cookie and her other kids dancing in the church and doing. I don't see nobody supporting her like you and her. It's you and her. What the fuck happened to your brothers and sisters? Why they not fucking with y'all? You know, these are facts. Black families want to know. We got our ideas, we got our suspicions, but we can't say nothing because we don't know. You talking about you finna bring your sister over Nisha to talk to Nisha? That never happened. That was a bluff. Your sisters don't fuck with you. Believe me, my nigga, we would have knew about now. You don't think we would have knew if your fucking family members fuck with you? I don't know if the police generated a report the other day, but it's not. But it can't. See, the thing is, the only thing Jed is doing is on a civil matter, right? He hasn't done nothing criminal yet. You know what I'm saying? He's doing everything civil. You know, civil. You know what I'm saying? You gotta handle shit civil. You know what I'm saying? You can't handle this shit criminally. That's when you're civil, you gotta go to lawyer. You gotta lawyer up. You know what I'm saying? Or you gotta start a civil process. One or the other. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It gotta be a thing where a motherfucking process has gotta start getting on Pimpin' J. That's why he's scared. If you look at his interview, I would even look. This is what I do. I would edit. And I would take this one off, and I would make another video of the same video and show y'all how scared this nigga is. Show y'all how scared this nigga is. This nigga nervous. He's stuttering this shit. All this old shit. He know he fucked up. He know it. He telling you what's gonna happen and all this old shit. He's right on what can happen. He's exactly right. He can go to jail. He knows this. That's why if I can run for mayor right now, and I can, no, Pimpin' J, you fucked up and you know this. If she starts a process on you motherfuckers, right? Because you never showed up to nobody's house. You talked all this old shit and done also, but you have never done this. This is something entirely new. And if you knew the fucking law, you knew it was against the law. It's not against the criminal law. It's a civil matter. She can start a civil process, my nigga. And the thing, Pimpin' J, you're not, and I keep telling you, you're not smarter than me. You can keep on talking to these dummies. You can keep on trying to use these big ass words and shit like that. But I am simple and straight to the point, my nigga. I'm more understandable than you. That's why you can't cross my motherfucking words up. She can start a civil process on you, my nigga. There's nothing you can do about it because you broke the rules of the civil fucking altercation, civil fucking whatever that word is. You broke it. You can argue all you want. You can do that. You can have a dispute. You can call a motherfucker a bitch, motherfucker. Ooh, you can do that all you want. It's not harassment when it's back and forth. If only harassment when the other person don't answer. And you answered and you came through like you said you was. That's premeditated, my nigga. When you say I'm coming through, I'm gonna knock on your door, and you leave and you come back, that's premeditated. That's like saying that you can't say self-defense if you was there, if you fought with somebody, right? And then you leave off and you come back and kill, and you say I was protecting myself. No, you had the ability to walk off. You had the ability to leave, but you wanted to be seen. What did you knock on the door for just to leave? That's a threatening manner. Knock on someone's door just to leave, to say you're gonna bring your sister back. Then you hop on a thing and say, I'm gonna bring my brothers back and I'm gonna do this and we're gonna stand on the corner and shit like that. Ooh, this is after the fact that you already came to the house and knocked on the door in a threatening manner with a stun gun. Exactly. The difference between manslaughter and murder. You gotta, you look. You went over there, if she would have done anything to you, she would have been in the right. Look what you're doing. You sitting up there, my nigga, and you invade her privacy. You know what I'm saying? By recording a conversation. You know what I'm saying, that she's supposed to be having in the privacy of her residence. That's a breach of privacy. You can't record nobody conversation against their will on their residence. She's on her residence. You're recording her conversation. You don't see all this shit up in here, fucked up image? You don't see all this shit wrong with this shit? But you want to sit up there and talk all this legal shit? I'm glad Nisha not saying that. I want you motherfuckers to keep on getting on this motherfucker and bashing her and shit like that. I want you to, because it's going to make her look better when she do this shit legally. Jed always trying to fight women. Exactly. Too bad. The authorities should have got a goddamn restraining order. He had kind of on our internet. He was just trying to talk to Dad. He ran to say he was going to get her that short conversation. I don't put the videos out. Short conversation. As soon as she said she going to get her dad, he like, oh, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Why would you come back? That's what I'm saying. What was the purpose of you coming back if you didn't come to talk? You come to intimidate. That's an intimidation factor. She can prove all of that. Intimidation. Privacy. She don't know if you're going to be by her garage recording shit. He done it before. What is he by my house recording shit for? I need this because this shows he can come on my house and invade my privacy anytime by coming over here and recording shit and letting other people know where I stay at. That's a privacy issue. You understand that, Pippin J? When you go over there and you film shit where she's at, that's a privacy issue, my nigga. Any court of law is supposed to grant at least a restraining order on that. Any court of law. You know what I'm saying? But it's like a relationship, right? And motherfucker arguing, right? Ooh, this, and y'all both go to court, right? And y'all both say y'all side of the story. The judge say, well, both y'all fucked up, or both of y'all right. So we're going to decide like this. But if you go to court and y'all have an argument and this nigga hit her, that's the rules change. You know what I'm saying? No matter what she said, she could have been totally disrespecting his manhood, and he could have been totally right. But if he turns around and he hits her on some offensive shit, guess what? All this shit is throughout. Just like when you can argue and shit like that, but when you make aggressive movement and say what you're going to do, she have never said she was going, before this incident, she was going to come through. She never said in incident she was going to link up with you, right? You're outside of her house with another female in the background talking about link up, bitch, link up with the link gang and all that. You don't think any judge, especially in Chicago area, all the shit been happening, will understand that is wrong? Huh? That's wrong, Pippin J. So I'm gonna get up off of here right now, you know what I'm saying? But I want to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying? All that shit Pippin J talking about, Don't I mean a real motherfucker see that shit. All that lawyer shit he talking about, he done lawyered up and all that shit. We know that shit ain't true. You know what I'm saying? And I'm finna make a video. I'm finna take the other video down right now and I'm finna put another video up, probably less than an hour. It probably take more time downloading than it take to make the motherfucker. So I'm finna put another video up on him contradicting his motherfucker self. So and y'all can show how scared he is. See, that's why I love you making videos, Pippin J, because it gives us a chance to laugh at you and contradict yourself. This is the reason why I broke up your organization in the first place, because they saw the lies that I exposed when you make these motherfucking videos and contradict yourself. So keep on making these motherfucking videos, keep on contradicting your motherfucking self and things like that, you know what I'm saying? And let me keep on getting this material, and then the other few remaining motherfuckers on here gonna see something. They're gonna either see you crazy as a motherfucker, I'm telling the truth, or you can't concentrate on what you need to concentrate on. Because like I said, if you let a nigga from LA stop you from getting justice for your people in Chicago, you really don't love your motherfucking city, or you really ain't a real motherfucking activist. How in the fuck am I gonna stop you from a girl who just died on the bus and a dude who just died in the street? How in the fuck am I gonna stop you from spreading awareness on any of that shit? On any of that shit? Huh? You talking about your city love you? How your city love you and a nigga from LA is stopping you, you know what I'm saying, from people for fucking with you? If your city love you, they gonna love you regardless. They ain't gonna give a fuck about what I say about you. They gonna like Pimpin' J, come on through. You saying you get all these calls for all these motherfucking cases and people asking you for help and you ignoring them and you don't want to do it because of me? So if I stop, then what? You gonna take them? Then people, you gonna take on all these cases, huh? If I stop, you gonna take on all these cases? I don't understand. I truly don't. If you doing that shit, you selfish. You know what I'm saying? If you really doing that shit and you really care about yourself, your self-image more than you care about helping people, how in the fuck me talking about you is gonna stop you from spreading awareness or getting justice or this was about the police, right? Or going against the motherfucking police because they sat there and let that kid die. That don't me making these videos is not stopping you from that shit. How is it? I don't understand that. How was me making videos stopping you getting from justice from anybody in Chicago? If you can tell me that, or you can get these families to tell me that, I'll stop. Get some family to tell me, look, Black, was gonna mess with Pippin J and things like that, or him and things, but I gotta stop because I don't want whatever goes on between you and him. Why don't you get some people to say that? Since Chicago love you. There's a lot of people on here from Chicago, and they don't give a fuck about you, and ain't nobody else in the city giving a fuck about you. We knew this. Who you connected with? The gangs love you? Do the church love you? Do the politician love you? What communities love you? You know what I'm saying? Do the activist world love you? Who loves you, Pimpin' J? You talking about your city loves you? It has to be some type of faction or some type of organization or group that loves you. What group loves you? The LBGT group? Thank you. That's the only motherfucker. My city love me. Well, why ain't nobody fucking with you? Nobody in your city. You ain't got a case in Chicago this motherfucking year. What was the last thing you done in Chicago was Kenneka Jenkins, my nigga. You ain't done nothing. You ain't this year. How in the fuck is your city? Every time you turn on the motherfucking news station, it's something that happened in Chicago. My nigga, you mean to tell me not one family reached out to you and you ain't went out and spread awareness for one? I know pregnant women getting shot. Pregnant women get hit by the police. I cover some of these stories on this very show. Little kids getting shot. Motherfuckers getting drugged. Waking up. We done spread and saw these cases, and you ain't covered one? Because you so worried about Black Rosebud? Nigga, ain't that what stopped you from your freedom fighters before? Worrying about me? Well, guess what? If you worried about Black Rosebud, and that's how you lost your first freedom fighter organization, guess what? You're about to lose the remaining one. because that's all you're doing is talking about me, and that's my plan. I'm gonna make you talk about me, something else, Jed. I dare you. Let me get up out here. I'll holler back at y'all in a minute. Let me make this motherfucking video. I'm out. I'm racing the other one.